Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of our markup lesson 6.5 notes. And this time we're on to the page 10 and we're finding the original before the markup. So once again, the table is very helpful. We're going to go original here. We're going to go the markup, and then this is going to be the selling price down here this time. And as we look here, it says the Microsoft Xbox One TB, whatever, is marked up 35% at Best Buy. What was the price Best Buy paid for the Xbox? And so up here we can see that the price that they're selling it to us for, so this is our selling price up here, that's what they're selling it to us for, is $449.99. So makes you think you're just a little bit better than $500. And so that's going down at the bottom. It's marked up 35%, so that's the markup percent, and we know that 100% of what they paid, they're going to want us to pay as well. And we're trying to find this box up here at the top, which is our original before they marked it up. The only way, once again, that we're going to be able to get to this original amount from the selling price is to know what this is. And so once again, with a markup, unlike a discount, a markup is just like tax, a markup is just like tip. You added the percents, and so that the $449 or $499.99, ooh, it's 49, sorry, is 135% of what Best Buy paid. So we're going to put this 135% is the percent, and you could say of the selling price if you want. And so this was the amount of the selling price up here. And then the original, once again, goes in the bottom. My handwriting apparently is not very good this morning. And the $449.99 is going up here. And this time we're missing the original, which is what Best Buy paid. And so we go ahead and do our cross products, which is going to put the decimal point back to, we have 135W. You're going to divide by 135. And the original cost for Best Buy in this case, and just like on your big ideas assignment yesterday, when you round, you need to round to the nearest penny. And so once again, so they paid $333.33 for that, and that would go up here in the top. And so obviously if we wanted to know what the markup was, we could figure out and we could subtract. So you can kind of estimate really quick that they made slightly over $100 on that Xbox. All right, moving on to the next one, we're going to do the same thing. So this one is a CarMax marked up a Jeep Wrangler, 10%. So they marked it up. So once again, over here we have our original, we have the markup, and then since it's a markup, we're talking about the selling price down here. And it's a 10% markup, so we're going to put 10% here. Once again, 100% is always going up with our original. How much did CarMax pay for the Jeep before the markup? So what we're looking for, once again, just like the last question, is what was the original that they paid before they made their profit? Their price, as you can see here, is $29,998 for this Jeep. As we set this up, we cannot use, okay, the problem is we can't use the 10% because we'd have to know what that number next to it, which would be the dollars of markup, which is found off of the original, which we don't know. So we have to know what this one is. And so once again, you got to be paying attention. Since it's a markup, you're going to add. When it comes to the test, you're going to have to be really careful because you have to pay attention to whether it's a markup or a discount. And so this is the percent of the selling price once again. And so this is the amount of the selling price, and the original is going to go on the bottom. Well, we're missing the original, and the selling price was $29,998. We're going to go ahead and do our cross products once again to find the original. So we're going to move that decimal point over 2 to the right, and in this case, since there is no decimal point, we're just adding 2 zeros. This is going to be 110W. You're going to divide by 110. And the original amount then that they paid, and once again, you're going to have to use some rounding, would be $27,000, as you type that in your calculator, $270.91. And so you can kind of estimate really quick. It looks like they made approximately a little over $2,500 on that Jeep when they would sell it. All right, the final question, just like yesterday, is so now we've been missing the A, we've missed the W, and now we're going to be missing the percent once again. So in this case, all right, you're going to buy a shirt at the store that costs $18. They're going to sell it to us for $30. What was the percent of markup? Now, we didn't have a table drawn, and obviously like on iLearn or even on your test, you may not have these drawn. You can always draw it yourself. And so once again, original, this time it's a markup, and this one is the selling. And as I fill it in, I know I'm going to put 100% next to this. The $18, what it costs the store, which would be the original to them, and they're selling it to us for $30. What we're trying to find, okay, so once again, what we're trying to find as we think about this is the percent of markup. Well, the percent of the markup is this box right here. So you have to be careful on this. Once again, you're going to put in your original. Your original is $18. So $18 is going down here. This is my original. Now, many students will use this number here, 30. If you use 30, then you end up getting this box. You can still get to the answer, but notice you're not at the answer because the answer is what's above it in that markup. If I want to go directly, which I do, if I want to go directly to the markup percent, then I need to know this box right here. And so this is really just a percent of change question. And so how much did they mark it up is what we're asking, the amount it changed by. So if I'm trying to find the percent of markup, okay, so on the I'm finding, a P here, and this is the percent, I'm marking it up, then this needs to be the amount of the markup. And so it's 30 minus 18, which is $12. That $12 is going to go up here, and now we're ready to do our cross products. Sorry about the mess on that. And 12 times 100 is 1,200, and this is going to be 18P. You're going to now divide by 18. And the percent of markup would be, in this case, 66.6 repeating percent. Now, you'd once again have to pay attention to what the directions say. For example, the big idea said around that to the nearest tenth, which would be then 66.7%. Now, I just want to draw attention. If you accidentally use the 30 here, then you're going to notice that your answer would be 100% more. And it would look like this. And you could get to that answer by taking the 2% that you have, this one and this one then, and you could subtract and find the missing number. So, but that's where the table can help you because most students won't catch that when they accidentally use the other number. So with percent of markup and percent of discount, it's really just a percent of change question, and so you need to find that amount of change and put that up on top. All right, your homework for today is a puzzle time. Now, I want to draw attention to your puzzle time. This is assignment 96, so have your teacher pass that out to you now, or you guys print it off. But what you need to be paying attention to is we just talked about markup, but lesson 6.5 was both markup and discount. So when you look closely at your homework, this first column says find the sale price or the selling price. So in this case, this is a discount, which means it's going to go down. Choose a different one. So it's going to go down. This one is a markup, so this is just like what we did today, which is going up. And this is a discount, which means it's going down. So even grabbing a highlighter and paying attention to that. Same thing on the other side as we look. Discounted, we're going down. Markup, we're going up. And so as you're looking at each question, be paying close attention to the fact that it's from your notes. You can go back and look at your notes, but it would be from your discount was what, page 7 and 8, and your markup are pages 9 and 10. So So as you're doing your homework, be paying attention to those things. Don't forget about your IXL. You have a test 1 week from today, which is Friday, over this entire unit. All right, have a great weekend.